Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. First of all, I'm so sorry I haven't uploaded in like 2 weeks. I've been so busy with like Halloween looks and doing all of those that I've been posting on Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, you should, because I post a lot over there, especially during Halloween. Posted 3 Halloween looks over there already, so I've been busy doing all that and like life is lifing this past week. So I'm sorry I've been like super behind on filming. It's just a lot is going on at this moment, but actually super excited for today's video. We have a new collection from Colourpop, and this is the Troublemaker Collection. The collection actually launched today when you guys are watching this. I literally have not had time to film at all, so I'm filming this today. I'm gonna hopefully upload this today as well. But super excited for this collection because they're kind of saying that this is like a very like Tumblr grungy collection, which I was a Tumblr girl and I'm still my little grungy self. So this collection is definitely right up my alley. Yeah, like I said, this collection did launch today. As always, you guys can use my code, it's just KATRINA, and it'll save you 10% off the Colourpop website. I honestly didn't realize, I've been so busy that I haven't even like looked at the like Colourpop Instagram, like when they like reveal the collection and stuff. That I literally just saw right now, like my friends Dupe That posted like some swatches of this collection over on Instagram, and I was like, wait, I don't have that color. I just realized that they didn't send me half of the collection. So sorry my swatches won't be complete, but I do have something from each part of the collection. Like I have a palette. I feel like that's the most important thing. But there are Jelly Much eyeshadows in here and some Lux Velvet Lips. So I have 3 of the 6 Jelly Much and 3 of the 6 liquid lips. So hopefully those swatches are still somewhat helpful. But as always, you guys know I'll be doing some swatches, some close-ups, also doing a tutorial as well. Let's just go ahead and hop right into it. So the first thing that we have is the Troublemaker Palette. I love this packaging. It's like so simple, but it honestly does remind me of like Tumblr era kind of. It's like the lips and this little like collage thing. This is giving So Sad So Sexy album cover. But I love the packaging. I love the all gray. And when you open it up, this is what it looks like. And honestly, I feel like Colourpop, when they post like pictures on Instagram of the collection, I always feel like the palettes look washed out. Because every time I get the palette in person, I'm like, it's so much prettier than it is in pictures. And I feel like that's how I feel about this palette. It's so much prettier than I saw like when they initially posted pictures of it. It looked very like meh, like dull. But I really like the color selection for this palette. And I love that the colors in here correspond with the packaging. You guys know how I feel about that. But yeah, this is definitely very like grungy, and I love that they're more on the cooler side. A lot of times Colourpop leans more warm, so I love when they do more cooler tone palettes. And I love this so much because I feel like the colors in here are colors that I love using, that I always have to like dip into different palettes to get each color. So I love that it's all just in one palette, and this is very much very me. And yeah, there is a super soft shadow in here and are no shades with a little asterisk on it. So all of these seem to be eye safe. That is the palette. The next thing that we have is, there are 6 Jelly Much eyeshadows. I have 3 of them. So I have Alt Kid, So What, and Please. They come in this really cute burgundy packaging. I love this. And there are some like little chrome, like silver hearts on the packaging as well. Alt Kid is a very stunning, like silver with purple and pink and silver glitter all throughout it. So What is a beautiful lavender with silver and pink and purple glitter throughout that one. And then Please is a beautiful like metallic bright purple with blue and purple glitter throughout that one. So all the ones that I have, I'm in love with these. They are so pretty. So those are the Jelly Much eyeshadows. Also, the packaging on the boxes as well matches the palette, so I really like that. I like this font, and I like that it has that like chrome reflective font on it as well. And then lastly, we have the Lux Velvet Lips. I feel like we haven't gotten these in a while. Like I honestly forgot about this formula, but I forgot how much I liked this formula. I have it all right now, and like it literally feels like nothing. But the packaging, I love this packaging so much. I love the like chrome font. It's so pretty. And then the 3 shades that I have are So Emotional, Meme Maker, and Seriously. So Emotional is like a more lighter burgundy. Meme Maker is a really pretty like taupey nude. This is like perfect for this collection, I feel like. And then this reminds me, this is definitely giving Tumblr 2014 era as well. It reminds me a lot of, what was that color called? From Lime Crime. I forgot what it was called, but it was like literally everyone had it. I had it. I think I still have it somewhere in my collection. But it reminds me so much of, was it Cashmere? Cashmere from Lime Crime? I don't remember if that was the name. But, and then lastly, the one I have is Seriously. This is like a dark burgundy shade, right up my alley. So those are the 3 shades that I have. The other ones in the collection, I saw swatches of them. They're really, really pretty. But these are the 3 that I have. So yeah, hopefully those swatches were somewhat helpful for you. I'm so sorry I don't have the rest of the products to swatch for you guys. I truly didn't even realize until like when I was already finishing up the tutorial. I was like, huh. I was like, well, it's fine. But anyways, yeah, so that's the collection. So I'll link everything down below for you guys, since it is already available right now. Also wanted to shout out this little tank top that I have on right now. This is from Arlo Mars, which is my friend Ashley's new brand. And I'm wearing the tank top, and it's literally my favorite tank ever. It's like a little, I can't show too much because I'm not wearing a bra and I don't want to get flagged. But this is like the perfect little white tank top. This is the Monday tank, and I'm obsessed. So I just wanted to shout out to Ashley really quick because she created like the perfect little white tank top, and I'm obsessed. But anyways, enough of me rambling. This is a look that I came up with today using the collection. So if you guys want to see how I got this look right here and to hear my final thoughts on this collection, then just keep watching. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and jump into the palette. I don't really know what I'm going to do yet, but I kind of have like an idea in mind. I do want to do like something really grungy. So I'm going to start off with the shade Younger Self. It's this shade right here. Super excited for this shade actually because I feel like I'm always looking for an eyeshadow this color, like a dusty purpley mauve color. Just putting this in my crease, and I'm using this as my transition shade, but I think I'm going to use this shade the most to kind of blow everything out. So just because I like this shade a lot. Yes, this is like perfect. I like this color eyeshadow just to kind of throw on all over the eye. And it just is like super simple, but it still gives you like a nice little grungy look without having to do like too much. So I'm just kind of putting this everywhere, honestly. I have that color down. I'm going to go in with a little bit of a smaller brush. I'm going to go in with 0Fs. It's this shade right here. This one's like a dusty purple. And I'm going to put this right at this outer corner and bringing this a little into the crease up here. Kind of focusing this right along that lash line as well. That's just going to give me a little bit of a deeper outer corner. And I like to have this like smoky color right at the lash line. It just makes the whole eye look really nice and dark and smoky. I'm going to go back with Younger Self and just blend the edges of that out. So everything is nice and seamless. And I'm actually going to take this a little more into the eye, not just more on the outer corner. I'm kind of going like halfway onto the lid now. Okay, so I think I'm going to go in with Cold Hearted. This one does have some shimmer in here. It's like a black with a purple shimmer in it. And I'm going to use this right at the lash line as well. Again, just using this to kind of smoke out the look. Yeah. So I feel like if you pack this on, I think the purple will definitely like show up a little bit more, but just kind of blending it out, it looks more black. So that's kind of exactly what I wanted. And I'm just focusing this color again right at that lash line. And then whatever's left, I'll bring up into this outer corner, going into the outer crease area. Just going back and blending the edges out. I'm not taking any additional product right here. I'm just kind of using whatever was left on this brush to make it nice and seamless. But you see we're starting to get like a nice little smoky gradient going on. Also, there's some shadow right here. I'll clean that up after. So now that I have that down, it just has like that little bit of smokiness right at that lash line without doing like the whole lid black. And I love doing looks like this because it still gives that smoky look without just putting like straight black all over the lid, you know? Yeah, when you like blend this color out, a lot of the purple shimmer falls out. Honestly, it just looks like a matte black along my lash line, so that's exactly what I wanted. But I think if you were to pack it on, you would see some of that purple, but that's not what I wanted right now. Another day we could do a look with that. I'm gonna take a little bit of Younger Self and No F's, and I'm gonna mix those two. I'm only taking more of a Younger Self, but I'm trying to mix both of them. And I'm gonna put this right on the lid just to kind of darken that up a little bit. So you can leave it like this. I am gonna go in with one of the Jelly Much eyeshadows. Honestly, I would just keep it like this though. But I think I want to go in with So What. This one is the purpley one. I'm not going to take a lot of this though. Literally just like taking what's on the lid and just kind of tapping my finger in it. And when you do this, it looks more like a glitter than like a pigment almost. So you just kind of get more of that like translucent glitter look more so than like a base, like a full-on color, you know? So I'm just kind of tapping some on the back of my hand, and then I'll just kind of tap on this inner part of my lid. And when you do that, you still have that color on your lid, but you just have like a hint of shimmer now, and it looks almost like translucent. So you could, it looks almost exactly the same, but like when the light hits it, there is just like a simple, subtle little sparkle, and that's exactly what I wanted. So I don't want like the full like color like this, you know? I feel like that's a bit much for the look that I want to do. So when you just kind of tap some on the back of your hand, you get that translucentness from the Jelly Much eyeshadow, and it just looks like a subtle little sparkle, and it's beautiful. Even just going a little bit over like that black shadow, it just makes like such a huge difference, and it looks so pretty without looking like super intense like this, you know? Which I love the Jelly Much eyeshadows for looks like this specifically. Like I live for a Jelly Much shadow, and like having something this intense on the lid is so pretty. But for like a look like this, I feel like just like a simple little sparkle is so pretty. And that's why I really like the Jelly Much eyeshadows, so they feel like they're so versatile. Like you can do something super intense or like something so subtle like this, and I love it. I think I'm gonna leave it at that for right now. I really like how that looks. I'm gonna go do my face really quick, and then I'll be right back. And did the rest of my face for right now. I'm baking, so we're gonna finish up the eyes. I'm gonna take an eyeliner and put this in my waterline. This is not a Colourpop. This is from About Face. This is the Line Artist gel liner in Devil's Diary, and it's like a nice like plummy shade. So I'm gonna put this. I feel like it matches the eye look. Put this in my waterline. Oh yeah, this is like the perfect color. It's like a nice dark plum. And then I'm gonna smoke this color out with 0Fs. This shade right here, I'm just gonna kind of smoke that out. I'm gonna take 0Fs and Younger Self, the other lighter like mauve shade, and just kind of blow that lower lash line out. Now with the big fluffy brush, I'm just kind of going around the whole eye just so everything is nice and blended and just kind of goes together, you know, like flows. I am going to take a little bit of Cold Hearted, which was that black with some purple shimmer in it. I'm going to take this like right at the outer corner. Take the other Jelly Much shadow. This one's Alt Kid. And I'm going to put this on my inner corner. I'm going to try to do the same thing, just kind of make it a little bit more like that translucent kind of. This one is so pretty. So I'm just popping this on the inner corner. Like that. And that just adds like such a nice little subtle inner corner highlight. I love that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just put on some mascara, some lashes, and then we'll come back and do the lips. Okay, so I went ahead and just put on some lashes really quick. So we're just gonna go ahead and finish off with the lips. I kind of want to do this one. I don't know why I really like this one's calling my name. So let's see what this one. This one is So Emotional. I live Oh, that's cute. That's a cute color, actually. I kind of want to mix the nude one in with it and see what it looks like. I do really like this color, but I want to see what it looks like with the nude one mixed in. Ooh, I really like this one actually. So I mixed So Emotional and what is this one? Meme Maker? Meme Maker? I mixed those two and I actually really like this color. It reminds me, what's the name of it? It was like the Fenty liquid lipstick that I used to wear all the time. It kind of reminds me of that. But I really like this lip color. Okay, so this is the finished look, and honestly, I really like this look a lot. I love this palette. This is like, I've been wanting a palette like this for a while with just a bunch of like grungy, dusty mauves and purpley tones because I really like these colors a lot. I do like to do my makeup more grungy and that kind of look more often, so I feel like I have to dip around in different palettes to kind of create a look like this. Like I'll have to go into like a purple palette and like grab one of those colors and then like maybe a more pinky palette that has like a more dusty mauve color in there. So I like that this one has pretty much everything in there that I can use just for like an eye look like this. Like I said, that at first initial color, what was it called? Younger Self, that like dusty mauve, I honestly would just throw that all over the eye, maybe smoke out like a little bit of like a liner and like call it a day and just have like a really simple, easy, grungy look. But I really like how this look turned out. I love that little subtle sparkle that like you can only really see if like when the light hits it, because when I do like to have a more all matte look, especially when I'm doing like a look like this, but that little subtle shimmer just adds a little something without doing too much. I really like the palette a lot, so the palette gets 2 thumbs up for me. The Jelly Mud shadows are stunning. I'm so excited to actually use them like as like a full pigment as well on my lid, but just that subtle little shimmer, I can already tell I'm going to use this one probably a bunch because I absolutely love the one I have on my lid. That one was called So What, I think. Yeah, So What is beautiful. I absolutely love that one so much. And I really like the lip colors as well. I think all of the ones that I have are really pretty. I'll definitely, you guys already know, I'll get a lot of use out of this darker one, but these two mixed to make this color is absolutely stunning. I love it. So yeah, overall I think it's a really cute collection. I really like the packaging, but overall I love the palette and the Jelly Mud eyeshadows the most. The palette is a smash for me. I really like it. I didn't know if I was gonna like it or not just because I was like, it could be good, but it could be not that great either, but I think it's really good. I love it. I see how like some people won't like this palette, but for me personally, I use colors like this a lot, so I can definitely see myself reaching for this a bunch, especially during like the fall time too. But I mean, I always do looks like this, so I mean, that's not a surprise. It just fits me and like my type of aesthetic and like my style a lot. Yeah, let me know in the comments down below what your guys' thoughts on this collection is. Did you guys pick anything up? Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if not subscribed already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.